Our planet Earth is a remarkable place. It is our home, a beautiful blue and green sphere teeming with life. From the highest mountains to the deepest oceans, life flourishes in a delicate balance. This balance is maintained by a complex web of interconnected systems. We as humans are a part of this web, dependent on its delicate balance for our survival. However, our actions are putting immense pressure on this delicate balance. We are polluting our air and water, changing the climate, and destroying habitats at an alarming rate. The consequences of our actions are already being felt around the world, with extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and mass extinctions becoming increasingly common. It is imperative that we understand the impact of our actions on the environment. We need to act now to protect our planet, not just for ourselves, but for all the generations to come. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Clean air is essential for life. Every breath we take depends on the delicate balance of gases in our atmosphere. Pollution from factories, vehicles, and other human activities is releasing harmful gases and particles into the air we breathe. These pollutants are having a detrimental impact on our health and the environment. Air pollution is linked to respiratory problems, heart disease, and even cancer. It also contributes to acid rain, which damages forests, lakes, and buildings. The hazy skies above many of our cities are a visible reminder of the air pollution crisis we face. We must take action to reduce emissions, transition to cleaner sources of energy, and promote sustainable transportation. Water is the lifeblood of our planet, essential for all living organisms. Yet our rivers, lakes, and oceans are becoming increasingly polluted. Industrial waste, agricultural runoff, and plastic pollution are contaminating our water sources at an alarming rate. This pollution has devastating consequences for marine life, ecosystems, and human health. Fish and other aquatic animals are ingesting plastic, leading to starvation and entanglement. Toxic chemicals in polluted water can accumulate in the food chain, posing serious risks to human health. The sight of polluted beaches and dying marine life should serve as a stark reminder of the urgent need to protect our precious water resources. We must reduce our reliance on single-use plastics, improve waste management systems, and promote sustainable agricultural practices. Soil, the thin layer of earth that sustains life, is often overlooked. Yet it is a vital component of our ecosystem, providing nutrients to plants, filtering water, and supporting a vast array of organisms. Intensive agriculture, deforestation, and pollution are degrading the quality of our soil at an alarming rate. Soil erosion, nutrient depletion, and contamination are threatening food security, water quality, and biodiversity. Without healthy soil, we cannot grow the food we need or maintain the ecosystems we depend upon. The desertification of once fertile lands stands as a stark reminder of the consequences of soil degradation. We must adopt sustainable agricultural practices such as crop rotation and cover cropping to protect and restore our soil. Our planet's climate has always changed, but the current rate of change is unprecedented. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, are releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing the Earth's temperature to rise. This warming is already having a profound impact on our planet. Glaciers are melting at an alarming rate, contributing to rising sea levels. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense. The evidence of climate change is all around us, from the shrinking Arctic ice cap to the increasing number of climate refugees. We must act now to transition to a low-carbon economy, investing in renewable energy sources and reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. Section 6. Rising temperatures, a global threat. The increase in global temperatures is one of the most concerning aspects of climate change. As temperatures rise, we are witnessing a cascade of impacts on the environment and human societies. Heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense, posing serious risks to human health, especially in urban areas. Droughts are becoming more severe and prolonged, leading to water shortages, crop failures, and wildfires. Rising sea levels are threatening coastal communities and infrastructure, displacing millions of people. The consequences of inaction are dire. We must take steps to mitigate climate change by reducing our carbon emissions and investing in adaptation measures to cope with the impacts that are already being felt. Section 7. Biodiversity, the web of life unraveling. Biodiversity, the variety of life on Earth, is essential for the health of our planet and the well-being of human societies. Yet human activities are driving the loss of biodiversity at an unprecedented rate. Habitat destruction, pollution, climate change, and invasive species are all contributing to a global extinction crisis. The loss of biodiversity has far-reaching consequences. It weakens ecosystems, making them more vulnerable to collapse. It reduces the availability of resources such as food, medicine, and clean water. It also disrupts essential ecological services such as pollination and climate regulation. The extinction of species is a stark reminder of our impact on the natural world. We must protect habitats, conserve endangered species, and promote sustainable practices that support biodiversity. Section 8. Consequences of inaction, a bleak future. If we fail to address the environmental challenges facing our planet, the consequences will be severe. Climate change will continue unabated, leading to more extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and widespread displacement of people. Pollution will continue to degrade air and water quality, impacting human health and ecosystems. Biodiversity loss will accelerate, weakening ecosystems and jeopardizing food security. The future could be one of environmental degradation, resource scarcity, and social unrest. The choice is ours. We can choose to ignore the warning signs and face the consequences, or we can act now to create a sustainable future for all. Section 9. Our call to action. Every step counts. The challenges we face may seem daunting, but it is important to remember that every action counts. We can all make a difference in our own way, no matter how small. We can reduce our carbon footprint by using public transport, cycling, walking, and consuming less energy at home. We can reduce our consumption and waste, opting for reusable products and supporting sustainable businesses. We can educate ourselves and others about environmental issues and advocate for change. We can support organizations working to protect the environment. The time for action is now. Let us all do our part to protect our planet, for ourselves and for generations to come. Together we can create a healthier, more sustainable future for all.